Good morning. Please excuse my sleepy face. I literally just woke up, as you can see in my face. Literally everything went wrong this morning. I spilled milk, I broke one of our fridge magnets, so this day isn't off to a good start, I have to say. I need more concealer today. I'm actually very happy to go to the office today because it's forecasted to be 31 degrees. And I feel like at this point I don't have to tell you how I feel about that. But yeah, the office obviously has aircon, so it's gonna be a lot more pleasant to work there than in my flat because it gets really hot in here. So also I have a few errands to run after work, and then I booked myself a workout as well because I feel like, you know, when I go to the city I might as well maximize my time. But yeah, busy day, busy week in general. My mum is coming to visit this week, so I've just been kind of like prepping the house a bit. Obviously need to plan some stuff for us to do, and very exciting, I'm trying on wedding dresses for the first time on Sunday, obviously with my mum and then my two bridesmaids. I'm gonna try to like take some photos obviously and some videos because first of all I should show them to my sister, and also maybe I'm gonna try to show them to you guys once I pick a dress and all of that. But that's what I'm doing this week, so exciting things ahead. I really have to hurry because I woke up a bit later this morning than I anticipated. I tried a new alarm sound because I was using that like default Apple alarm sound, and I mean, you obviously probably know the sound and you're probably also traumatized by it. I feel like it's just a bit too aggressive, and I saw somewhere that you should start your day with like a more gentle sound rather than like a really aggressive sound, because then your like nervous system starts in like fight or flight mode from like the first second you wake up, which I feel like makes sense. So I tried like a really gentle alarm sound and I set myself like 3 just in case, because I was like, this is a bit like too chill, I might not wake up if it's like not an aggressive sound. And I woke up on the second one, so if you try this then just be warned. I'll report back if it's actually having any long-term effects, but I feel like it makes sense when you think about it. I'm also gonna do a blush because I feel like I'm looking extra dead today. So, and also I'm gonna use this as, you know, lip product. Okay, I feel like it doesn't really show up on camera, but I look a bit more alive. Okay, quickly wanted to show you what I'm wearing, but I have to head out. I'm just wearing this little COS dress, which I feel like might actually be a mistake because it's wool, but anyways, I just have this shirt on because it does get really cold in the office. My bag from Zara, and of course my St. Agnes shoes. But I feel like I need to take the shirt off already. I'm already sweating, oh my god. Done with work, yay! I have some time to kill before I head to my workout, so let's head to the shops. I need to get some stuff from The Ordinary, and I also want to go to Uniqlo. Oh my god, I'm blinded, it's so hot today. The aircon was on full blast in the office, but it's still like, I think 28 degrees at 6 p.m. Okay, on the way to my workout now, and all the stuff in the shops makes me so excited for autumn. I can't wait to get all my jumpers out. I'm so done with summer and summer fashion. That was a rough class, can't lie. On the way home now, it's super late, it's like 8:30. I'm gonna go home at like 9. It's 9 p.m. I obviously don't feel like cooking, so I'm gonna make a soup. I really like the ones from Bowl. It's like B-O-L. They're really nice ones and the ingredients are quite clean. And they're really yummy, so let's do that.
Yasmin's going for an all-white look for her placing.
I made some ice cream with frozen banana, frozen berries, Greek yogurt, I have some protein powder in there. This is a really good snack for like the summer. I feel like I usually have this like in between lunch and dinner. And it just hits the spot, nice and cold, sweet. So it's like good for your sweet tooth. I also feel like it gives me energy, probably because of the protein powder. Good afternoon. I'm obviously working from the couch. I'm having a really tough day today in terms of like getting myself to work. Sorry, there's like a helicopter or something outside. Anyways, it was one of those crazy like military helicopters. They're actually really scary. I've got my laptop here, by the way. I had 2 coffees, which I usually try to avoid, but I don't know, my brain's just not really working today. And a tip from a fellow lazy girl: if you also struggle to work, especially in the afternoon, I always set myself timers. I do like 30 to 15, so like 30 minutes of like deep work and then 15 minutes of making myself a tea, staring into the abyss, whatever you need to do, get some fresh air, step outside for a sec, and then another 30 minutes of like deep focus work, and that really works for me. I feel like you can kind of trick your brain into working that way. But anyways, I also wanted to quickly chat about my time at Disney World. I read your comments and I can't believe I never spoke about this, but basically, long story short, after high school, it's quite common in Germany to do like a year abroad. I think it's mainly probably to speak English and just to travel and take a bit of a break. Some people finish school quite early in Germany, they're like 18, or at least at the time when I finished school that was the case. So lots of people go abroad before they start like studying or whatever. And yeah, I chose to do that, and I worked as a cultural representative, is what they're called. You can still do that, so if you're interested, I would suggest researching. I worked in Epcot, and in Epcot they have like different country pavilions. I think they have like 12 or something in total, but I might be wrong. And yeah, obviously I worked in the German pavilion. I just worked in hospitality, so I was like a waitress. And it was a really crazy year, and they paid for my visa obviously, so yeah, it was really cool to be in Florida for a year. But I do have to say it was really hard work, so don't underestimate the work there. But yeah, it was really fun, and you meet lots of people from different countries, and I served some celebrities. I sold some pretzels to Charlotte Johansson, and I didn't recognize her. So yeah, it was a cool year, and it was just kind of funky to take the bus to work and you sit next to like Mickey Mouse and like princesses in their costumes, which was quite a bizarre experience, but that's the long story short. If you have any questions though, let me know. And also, maybe I should do like an updated Q&A. Let me know. I didn't sleep very well. There was like something going down with my neighbors. Like, I could literally hear them screaming at like 2 a.m. in the morning. And I was too lazy to look out the window. But it didn't sound good. So I was like, you okay, bro? Just the joy of living in a city in the summer when all the windows are wide open and you can literally hear every word, which is a bit too much for my liking. Okay, some bronzer for some color. There's another heat wave in London, by the way, if I haven't said yet. So that Substack piece is gonna come to ya because my hatred has been reignited. And that's also why I'm looking forward to go to the office today, because they have a really good aircon there. And yesterday I worked from home and it was just not it. I'm honestly, I know it's so boring, I'm actually gonna stop talking about this because I'm bored of myself talking about this, but I'm so excited for autumn. It's been enough. I'm finished. Done. Also, my probation period ending is perfectly timed with like, or should be perfectly timed with autumn starting, so I'm just like, please. Then some lip stain. I'm using the Dior lip tint. Got the shade Natural Tea. Nice. Don't worry, this is not the color. I'm just gonna let this sit and then you kind of dab it off. Thank you again for all your makeup recs. Keep them coming, by the way, if you want to recommend some nice makeup products. I'm always on the market. But I've made a list now, I think, of things I want to buy for my wedding makeup, which is exciting. And I think I'm gonna slowly start to buy stuff. And foundation wise, I settled on the Armani Luminous Silk one. There's so many shades in this foundation and I'm kind of overwhelmed. I feel like there's actually multiple colors that fit me. But there's actually a Boots on my way to work, so we can have a look this morning. And I think I'm just gonna get the small size for now, because I might want to try I think someone recommended the Dior. Was it Dior or Chanel? There's like a few other foundations I have on my list, so I think I'm just gonna take the like small travel size version and then see how it goes. I still have a lot of time to try things, so should be all good. This is color 05 Apricot. Nice. Developed a habit of eating Jaffa cakes in the morning for breakfast, which is not good. Oh, I had one last one today. I'm never gonna stop doing that, because surely that can't be good to have like sugar first thing, right? I assume that's not good, so. Anyway, what a good start though today. Just wanted to show you the fit before I head out. We're in all black today, but I feel like that's fine because I'm sitting in the office with aircon. I have my blue and other stories bag. I think this is really old from Zara. And then my beloved Massimo Dutti trousers. I believe actually these were on sale. If I can find the link, I'll pop it in my description box because I love these in case you want to get them. They're like a bit low rise and they have this cutie like silver detail here. Let's head out.